I read your speech. I mean, my takeaway is this is not the SEC under Gary Gensler. This is a new regime. What do you want people to take away from Project Crypto?
Welcome back to the Daily Stack. Today, it's August 2nd, 2025. This is not financial advice unless you made your trade decisions based on the color of your morning coffee.
It is a new day at the SEC, and we are picking up the gauntlet and the challenge that President Trump has laid down to make America, the crypto capital of the world, and to have U.S. technology basically running the world running on U.S. technology. So there are a lot of ways that we can help do that, and that is provide certainty and regulatory certainty and good rules that are fit for purpose for the crypto industry, so that innovators know how to innovate and investors know what they're investing in, and that everybody can have certainty so that it's on a firm foundation.
Today's menu: Bitcoin under tariff stress, Ethereum ETFs cruising strong, new meme coins taking center stage, looming token unlocks, and Washington's regulatory playbook rewriting itself. Let's stack it.
Baseline heavy, trunk full of dreams, drip so clean, I'm spilling my schemes. Pianos hum low since Kiss the Night. H-Town anthem, my future looking bright. I flip coins like they pancakes on a Sunday. Blockchain roulette, now it's yachts on a Monday. Gas fees heavy, but my pockets stay fatter. Crypto in my wallet, watch the digits just scatter. Slabs in the driveway, candy paint shine. Portfolio rise like the sun through the blinds. Chart reading wizard, call me Satoshi's his air. When the Bears came to play, I was already prepared.
The crypto markets took a beating this morning. Bitcoin fell around 2.4%, dipping just under $13,000 and pulling the total market cap down to roughly $3.75 trillion. Ethereum slid nearly 6%, while Solana and XRP fell between 6 and 9%, triggered by fresh U.S. tariffs and hawkish signals from the Fed. Market chaos led to over $630 million in crypto long liquidations. Still, stubborn institutional capital pushed through, July ending at $6.02 billion into Bitcoin ETFs and $5.43 billion into Ethereum ETFs, marking the largest combined monthly inflows to date.
I mean, one of the biggest questions on that front, Chair Atkins, is whether you classify crypto as securities. And you said most of them are not. And I just wonder how you're thinking about that and reconciling that with the Howey test, which is how you determine what are securities.
Ethereum continues to flex. ETH ETFs logged a 20-day inflow streak, even while Bitcoin funds retreated by $115 million. That shift hints at growing confidence in the Ethereum narrative. Some analysts now peg a breakout towards 4,100 this cycle.
Well, the Howey test applies to a term called investment contract that was in the securities laws back in the 30s, and the Supreme Court construed that in the case of orange groves and oranges, and investors in that, whether or not they had a security or not.
Project Crypto is now active. SEC Chair Paul Atkins rolled out new rules defining token types, licensing for DeFi apps, staking frameworks, and custody standards. This isn't a memo. It's legacy infrastructure baked into regulation.
But it's, in the 21st century now, we have, at the SEC, we have authority that we can use to help construe that and develop that farther into the 21st century. So we aim to do that. So not every crypto asset is an investment contract or therefore security, and we're out to give people certainty in that with good rules that give them the guardrails to innovate and to be able to take things to market.
Meanwhile, the White House finalized its revised crypto policy, reaffirming support for the Genius and Clarity Act and formally endorsing the strategic Bitcoin reserve funded exclusively via seized digital assets, not taxpayer money. Michael Saylor chimed in, calling for legal certainty around token classification while his firm quietly extends its Bitcoin position. Strategy's accumulation continues in the background. Exchange balances for Bitcoin and Ethereum continue following as holders warehouse assets offline. Ethereum now holds over 30% of its supply staked, and exchange reserves are near multi-year lows. That's a squeeze float and elevated gamma risk. Meanwhile, Ethereum futures open interest remains elevated around 7.85 billion, with funding rates normalizing post-liquidation. Institutions are deploying quietly into flow zones. Let's bring your fresh meme coins heating up the undercard. Pepe stays active despite volatility, consistent whale accumulation, and steady trading volume drives analysts to model 10 to 15% upside if social sentiment returns. Floki Inu is more than laughs. With real-world Galaxy DWF Labs and Rice Robotics projects, AI tokenization plans, and community burn mechanics, it's leaning into utility plus meme energy. Down 6% today, but still capturing developer attention. Snorterbot, a Solana-powered token linked to Telegram-based sniping bot, promises front-run protection and speed. Its meme culture meets functional utility. It's gaining traction fast. GigaChad on Solana is trending as the confidence-themed meme coin, but around virality and community branding, early holders are excited about its network growth and narrative presence. And now let's roll over to some L2 coverage. Scroll lit up X with public testnet plus points for airdrop campaign, aimed at bootstrapping its ZK rollup ahead of an August token launch. Early bridge users, DEX swappers, and liquidity providers will rack up points, convertible to SCRL once the token lists. If you missed Arbitrum, this is your mulligan. Base hits a new throughput flex. Coinbase L2 just reported 6.1 million daily transactions, an all-time high, and the first week average above 5 million. TVL is hovering near 4 billion, but the real signal is sticky users. Gas-paid addresses rose 18% week over week. Builders, not bots, are driving the curve. Starknet's VO.14.0 mainnet rollout got nudged to August 18th to bake in a EIP 1559 fees and multi-sequencer support. Delays are never sexy, but faster blocks and real decentralization are worth the wait. And the Stark delegation apps opens next week for anyone chasing early validator yields. And that brings us to the tip of the day. Seeing red zones? That's your signal to scale smartly. If you're long on Pepe, Floki, Snort, or Giga, don't ride hope, ride structure. Build your threshold zones. Plan your scales. If you hold ETH or Bitcoin, trust structural game. Supply is tightening, inflows remain firm, and big capital is positioning. As always, only click the official hardware wallet link in the description. Avoid social media offers, giveaways, DMs, and shady URLs. Your keys are your fortress. Stack smart, stack daily, and I'll see you degens tomorrow.
Stack it up every day. I stack from the screen to the street.